Hello students, welcome to AKS IAS Academy. As you all know that the Civil Services Mains examination consists of the general studies papers as well as the optional paper. So a lot of candidates face this dilemma as to which optional subject is the best one to crack UPSC Civil Services examination. As per the official notification of UPSC, there are 48 optional subjects and the candidate is supposed to choose one amongst them, and each optional subject consists of two papers in the mains examination. So usually these candidates preparing for IAS examination face this dilemma as to which optional subject they have to choose among these 48. Many aspirants choose the optional subject based on their graduation or a popular optional subject having higher success rate. Apart from this, the candidates get numerous inputs and suggestions from teachers, mentors and seniors who have already given this examination. Now let us look into what constitutes the basis of selection of an optional subject for the mains examination. The choice of optional subject for IAS examination should be based on the following criteria, such as specifically designed and comparatively limited syllabus. Okay, so that lot of time is saved for the candidate to prepare for the UPSC examination, and the effort that is needed can be equally distributed amongst the general studies papers as well as the optional papers. Next important criteria is the availability of study material. The next important factor is the scoring pattern of the subject. You can actually understand this by looking at the trends of the UPSC examination of the past 5 years by knowing which optional subject is fetching higher marks compared to other subjects. And then is the availability of expert and experienced guidance for the particular optional subject. Having looked at this basic criteria, now let us try to understand this question. That is, how important is the decision of UPSC mains optional subject? It is advised that the candidate choose an optional subject in which he is comfortable to score high marks in the UPSC mains examination. So what does this level of comfort depend on? The level of comfort of a candidate usually depends on many factors such as familiarity of the subject, availability of books, and the availability of faculty, scope of peer discussion, the recent scoring trends in that particular optional, and also the level of difficulty as per the syllabus, and the candidate is advised to definitely look at the previous year question papers of the UPSC mains examination pertaining to that particular optional subject. Many a times it happens so that the subject that you studied in your graduation is available in the list of optional subjects. Then most of the students find that as the most comfortable option. However, you can also look for an optional subject which can be finished in a time-bound manner without disturbing the time for GS preparation, irrespective of your comfort zone. Next, several candidates choose an optional subject because it is considered to be a scoring subject. However, marks should not be the sole criteria for making a choice. Depending on the interest of the individual candidate, the optional subject for the civil services examination should be shortlisted. Based on the shortlisted subject, the candidate then should take a thorough look at the syllabus of the respective optional subject. So students, now let us look at the major factors that affect the choice of the UPSC mains optional subject. So number one, it is the interest towards the subject. In order to select the best optional or the right optional, the first criteria should be a candidate's interest towards the subject. When an aspirant is interested in studying a particular subject, thus the process of studying also becomes much easier and the candidate actually enjoys reading that particular subject. The next important factor is the syllabus and the requirement for coaching of that particular optional subject. An optional with a limited syllabus is ideal since it will take lesser time for preparation and it will have a chance of scoring higher marks. With a small and limited syllabus, it is possible to cover the subject within a period of 5 to 6 months. If the syllabus is limited, it may also be that you may not even require coaching for that particular optional subject and you can do your self-study. However, please remember that even if the candidate opts for going for coaching for that particular subject, they may be able to cover the syllabus within 3 to 4 months, which means there will be more time to prepare for other general studies papers as well as the prelims examination. Also, please remember that the choice of a particular optional subject should not solely be based on the popularity of the subject. So that is why we are discussing the various factors that should be impelling a candidate to choose a particular optional subject. The next important factor is the availability of coaching and reference materials. Coaching also plays an important role in the selection of an optional subject. The aspirant will have to determine if coaching for that subject is easily available or not. AKS IAS Academy provides good quality coaching with the senior most faculties across India for the various optional subjects. In addition to coaching, the availability of reference materials should also be considered. Please remember that every subject will require extensive reading and preparation. Hence, the optional subject for IAS examination should be chosen after considering all these aspects. The next important factor is that the UPSC optional subject must not be confused with your favorite subject. Please remember this. Do not blindly choose your favorite subject without having a look at the syllabus of UPSC. Please remember that a particular optional subject might be your favorite subject, or you might feel that this is your favorite subject, but it could have an extensive syllabus, okay, which will take up a lot of your time for preparation, and also there might not be proper guidance, proper study material available in the market for that particular optional subject. Okay, so look for other options and analyze the syllabus prescribed by UPSC before making an informed decision regarding the optional subject. The next important factor is the overlapping of the mains optional subject with the general studies topics. So we can say that another trick to choose an optional subject is to choose one which has similar syllabus or overlapping syllabus with the general studies papers. This will allow you to relate the concepts and also to make the process of preparation easier. Any option you choose will help you in the GS paper. However, the GS paper forms the crux of the examination, and the time you spent in preparing for the optional will also help you prepare for the specific GS subject. So, the general studies covers various topics and requires a thorough knowledge of the same. Thus, if you have a lot of overlappings between your general studies papers and the optional papers, it saves your time, energies, efforts, and help you to score better in the optional subject as well as the GS papers. So here is the list of the various optional subjects which are prescribed by the UPSC notification, namely veterinary sciences, mathematics, public administration, anthropology, mechanical sciences, sociology, botany, medical sciences, statistics, chemistry, philosophy, zoology, civil engineering, physics, agriculture, history, geography, commerce, economics, electrical engineering, geology, psychology, management, law, and political science and international relations, apart from history. Also, a candidate can choose from several literature subjects, namely Assamese, Kashmiri, Malayalam, Bengali, Dogri, Punjabi, Hindi, Gujarati, Santali, Bodo, Konkani, Telugu, Kannada, Maithili, and Sanskrit, as well as from Urdu, English, Nepali, Marathi, Odia, Manipuri, Sindhi, and Tamil. So the candidates can choose from this exhaustive list of 48 optional subjects. He can choose one particular optional subject based on the criteria and factors that we discussed and make an informed decision to choose an optional subject. Thank you. Have a good day.